Well, Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. If I could only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Well, right then. Hello and welcome to the Free Pixel channel. My name is Jacob and this is The Secret of Monkey Island 2 Special Edition. Yeah, I probably should have started this intro before I started the game, but I didn't know it would have such a long intro.
Welcome to Woodkick. Welcome to Woodkick. Oops, I think I broke the sign. Oops, excuse me.
Out of my way, fancy pants!
Right,
On
then.
second thought, stop right there! You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Sure. Take my money. I don't want any trouble.
Oh, there goes all my fun. Now I don't get to do this.
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
You're a rude little fucker, aren't you?
Then who keeps up the law and maintains order?
I'm the only law on this island.
Great.
Oh.
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo, LaGrande.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Well then. I guess I go into town then, since he threw me back out.
It says Woody.
That's me. Get your hands away from there. It's not a toy.
Nice sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it.
Comfortable looking chair.
It's not for sale.
Well,
Yeah?
the system is a little more familiar to me, so it'll maybe be a bit easier.
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No. like a voodoo doll of Largo LaGrande.
Oh,
Right. I guess I need the voodoo doll.
nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Piggy legs.
That's about the best peg leg I've ever seen.
What do you think you're doing?
Trying to grab something from you. Apparently I'm not allowed to steal. How boring. The main point of any point-and-click adventure game, to steal everything.
Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below. Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LaGrande.
You there!
Uh-oh.
Give me my usual and put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose.
That's all I have.
Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
It's a real douche.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, we did the same thing.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID,
I must have left my ID in my other pants.
you'll have to do better than that. No ID, no service.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Who is this Kate person?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out, does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
I saw your sign outside. What's the job?
Oh, yeah, I really should take that thing down. I hired a new cook just this morning, but if things don't work out with him, I'll let you know.
Is that job available yet?
Sorry, that guy I hired is doing just fine, so far.
Want to see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
No.
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
True.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya. It reads JoJo, appearing nightly, no cover charge. Better leave it there. Don't want to hurt business. It's a metronome. I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced. Largo's been here.
Well, they're
I
saying
don't want
that
to touch it with my hands.
Right. Well, they say that I haven't actually checked my inventory yet. That's the shovel. They say that I need to make a voodoo doll, so I need some of his DNA.
Hired help only.
Right. I need something to pick up his spitter. Yeah, that is a thing. Weird. It didn't have this cross.
It's a cold potato and leek soup. It's too heavy. Sharp.
Fact that he doesn't notice anything.
Ugh, it's all cans of fruit cocktail. I hate fruit cocktail. I hate fruit cocktail.
I guess that's enough of a reason
Excuse
not to.
me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Great for you. Guess I got the knife out of it.
Hello?
Reminds me of a dollhouse I once had. I mean, my, sister once had. Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Excuse me, do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh. Who sent you here? I should warn you. I'm heavily armed.
Are you? Really?
Nobody sent me. I'm freelance.
You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Right?
Can I see your files?
Actually, there's not anything in them. I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
Nothing.
I know its location is a mystery.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway,
Are you sure
that's
about that?
where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Wow. That's some story.
Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Did I mention that I'm Guybrush the LeChuck busting stud?
So I've heard.
Nice map.
I like it too. Hey, where's my monocle?
Excuse me.
Who's there? I can't see anything without my monocle.
My name's Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally B. Feed. At your service.
How's business?
Terrible. No one needs any maps since no one can go anywhere thanks to Largo.
Right?
Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
How can I get off this island as soon as possible?
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere. Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. Thanks for the lowdown.
Any time.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
Cartographer. No.
No, I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh. What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Ha ha ha! Sorry, cartographer joke.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
Only sissies use maps.
Maps are very, very important.
Not to me. I don't travel.
That's even better. With good maps, you can see the whole world without leaving your living room.
I guess that's true.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Who couldn't?
Is that all you do? Make maps?
Well, I do some restoration work too. I paste them together, recopy them, paint little cupids in the corners. You know, artsy-fartsy stuff. Maps are very, very important.
So you've told me. Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
No, be my guest. If you see my monocle, let me know.
Yeah, sure.
Where is that thing?
But I'm keeping it for now, I think.
Not responsible for lost buttons or hooks. No, we don't clean leather. Nice.
Huh. Oh, peg leg.
That wouldn't be wise. Excuse me?
What is it?
Long time no see.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush, the man who rid the world of LeChuck.
Sure you are.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
Right.
What did you do with the money?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Big Whoop? I'm looking for that too.
Well, I hope your luck is better than ours.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you're a pack of loonies?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists.
When
Well,
you
I
lost
guess
the
that
leg,
makes sense.
Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the Woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Sure.
Thanks. Here's some money for the polish.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Don't be so rude. Stop
Hey,
it.
leave that alone.
Why?
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
I think we need to make a mousetrap, considering that I can open that box for some reason.
What do you know about Largo LaGrande?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean, clean, clean.
Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes as clean as they can be.
I've got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Get out? Catch up? What do you want me to do?
Nothing. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
No, I don't have my claim ticket.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you. But I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
Great.
Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
Hello there.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Great.
Oh, isn't that cute? I could lose a finger doing that. Oh, isn't that cute?
Hold it right there. That's a private room. No going up there.
Right.
It's securely fastened.
Well, I got a knife.
Hey, how'd old Pegbiter get loose? I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
Cheese squigglies. One of my favorites.
Well, that will be useful for the rat, I think. Huh. To pay. Possibly that's Largo's.
It doesn't seem to stay closed.
Oh. Hi
Who
there.
let you into my room?
No one.
I thought it was my room?
Well, it ain't. So get the f out of here.
Oh, his words.
I'd have to have a room first. You're supposed to leave these things open. I don't want to steal his bell. I feel bad enough setting his alligator free.
Well, I got his to pay. Nice. That should work as hair, I think. Well, nothing else in here, right? Calendar?
Oh, no, you don't.
No.
No one touches her but me. Yeah?
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Well done. I got something. Swamp. The ship out there. Nothing in the center. Well, let's go to the beach. Tick.
He's back.
Ever tell you about the time I kicked LeChuck's butt?
Yes.
Look, Guybrush, besides the fact that we'd all rather die than hear that story again, there's another reason you shouldn't go spreading that story around.
Largo LaGrande is back on Scab. He used to be LeChuck's right-hand man. You don't want to get Largo on your bad side.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
A two-bit thug.
He's nothing but a low-down weasel.
So why don't you kick Largo off the island?
Well, we would.
But he was very close to LeChuck.
But LeChuck's gone forever.
I heard they never found his body.
That's because I blew it into 1,000 pieces.
Oh, no.
And he was a ghost.
Not this story again.
How's the pirate biz?
Horrible.
The sailing embargo has all of us pirates landlocked. We can't go about our business.
Some of us tried pirating on land, but it just didn't feel right.
What's this about an embargo?
The Largo embargo.
Well, it's not really an embargo. It's a tax on ships coming or going.
But it's a huge tax that no captain on this island can afford.
Including Dread.
That fool Largo doesn't know when to stop. He can't take more from us than we have.
Any idea where I
A
can
lot
hire
of
a ship?
spitting.
You'll need to go to the far side of the island. And there you'll meet a man named Captain Dread.
Yikes. Sounds intimidating.
Not really, once you get to know him.
Of course, he can't take you anywhere until Largo lifts his sailing embargo.
Do you guys know any piratey songs?
Sure, Fink here knows a million. Go ahead, Fink. Sing that one about Scab Island.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a scab on a pirate. And if you'll listen to me gab, I'll tell you why I admire it. Oh, the people aren't too friendly, the weather's not the best. The lodging's too expensive and Largo's quite a pest. But the thing I like about Scab is what it hasn't got. No mayor or police force, and no jail in which to ride.
That was beautiful.
Any marshmallows left?
Marshmallows? We don't have any marshmallows.
What's that white puffy thing on the end of your stick?
It's the stuffing for under my eye patch.
We're just sterilizing it.
We're pirates, Guybrush, not Girl Scouts.
Do you guys know any more piratey songs?
Okay, here's one about a pirate, his parrot, and a tragic day at sea.
You're not gonna sing Polly the Squawker lives in Davy Jones' locker, are you? You know that one always makes me cry.
Sorry, Bart.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
That reminds me, do we have any weenies left?
Steamin' weenies, 20 feet. I can't pick that up. This door appears to be locked. Nice. Looks closed. Rapscallion Steamin' Weenie Hut. Place order here. Looks closed.
Seems too out of place to not be a thing later. Anyways.